Thank you so much, and thank you on behalf of Price Headley, our founder and CEO, and all of our colleagues here at BigTrends for having us today. We're going to talk about how to trade call options in both bull and bear markets. Again, my name is Chris Sayre. If you have any questions after the presentation, you can reach me, chris@bigtrends.com. We always have to read the disclaimer. The information provided in this presentation is based on our proprietary research and is intended for illustrative purposes only and are not to be construed as specific advisory recommendations. Stocks and options trading have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. The past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. See our terms of use on the BigTrends.com homepage for more information. So as I was saying, I am Chris Sayre. I'm the lead consultant at BigTrends. You can see that I've been in the financial services industry for several decades. You'll notice the last bullet point there. I joined BigTrends almost 13 years ago. So my 13-year anniversary is coming up at the end of September. As I told you in the beginning, BigTrends was founded by Price Headley almost 25 years ago, November of 1999. And I was one of Price's earliest students back when he launched BigTrends. And as I said, I've been with him almost 13 years. Enough about me, enough about BigTrends. Let's talk about what you're going to learn today. So one of our newsletters, we call them alert services here at BigTrends, is called Call Options Edge. So we're going to be talking about that trading system today. Again, it's called Call Options Edge. We're going to talk about how to trade call options in both bull and bear markets. Some people think you can't trade call options in bear markets, but I will show you how we have been doing that with multiple chart examples so you can see what these trades look like. I believe most people are visual learners, and so that's why we're bringing you numerous chart examples today. As I said, the newsletter is called Call Options Edge. We're going to do a reveal, if you will, of the strategy, allow you to get a sneak peek of our filters and learn how you can get access to these trades. So let's look at a recently closed trade, and then I'll share more about this strategy with you. So on August 6th, we were in this trade, WY, the August monthly 31 calls. This trade has been closed. We entered at $1 and closed it just a bar later at $1.25 for a 25% gain. So the bars that you're seeing on the chart there are our proprietary setting. More about that here in a few minutes. But what we're looking for is an open below the close of the previous day and a close above the open of the previous bar. So we have that move there in that bar, and we're targeting 25% profits in Call Options Edge. So we consider this a swing trading strategy. So if you're out there identifying yourself as a swing trader, please stay tuned. Call Options Edge may be what you're looking for in your trading. Now, the best trades are not obvious in our opinion. We're going to take a look beneath the surface. So options trading is like mining for gold. Some hills are empty, and knowing where to look is extremely important. As you all probably know, there are numerous securities that trade, whether they're stocks or ETFs, they're indices, but knowing where to look is extremely important. And that, as I was saying on that WY chart, we do have a proprietary time frame for our Call Options Edge strategy. It's going to allow you to search for gold in spots where we believe no one else is looking. So step one, we're going to start with a 195-minute chart. So on that WY chart that I was sharing with you, each one of those bars is 195 minutes. Now, what time frame to trade? As you know, most trading platforms offer 4-hour charts. But when Price Headley and our analyst team tested 4-hour charts on multiple different trading strategies, they never tested very well because one bar contained more data than the other bar, which created inconsistency in the data. We're all looking for consistency in our trading. We all want to have a high confidence level in the trading that we're doing, in the trading systems that we're using. So what Price and the team decided was to create the trading day into 2 equal parts. And that's where the 3-hour and 15-minute bars come into play. So they're perfectly balanced and extremely lucrative. So 3 hours, 15 minutes equals 195-minute bar on each one of those charts. Step number 2, look for a specific setup. So we're going to filter trades. We're going to look for a range expansion on a 195-minute chart. We're looking for a bullish reversal price action. We're making sure that the underlying security has a trading volume of at least 500 shares or more, and that the security that you're going to be trading has a positive historical profit factor. Now, Price and our analyst team predominantly use TradeStation and Thinkorswim, but you can use whatever trading platform you want to use to place our call options edge trades. But on TradeStation, they have the historical profit factor feature that Price and the team go in, put in the parameters of our trading system, and it lets them know how ABC Corporation or XYZ Corporation has performed under those setups. And if that security has a positive profit factor, then they will use that security in the trading system. Now, the exact settings that we use, I'll show you, are proprietary, but I will show you what they look like. Now, I have told you one of the key pieces of the proprietary system is that 195-minute bar on the charts. Now let's talk about the performance of our call options edge strategy. Now it was designed and implemented in January of 2022. And if you've been around the markets anytime at all, you know what 2022 was like for the equity markets. Tough year. 2023, so far 2024 have been performing very well. In my opinion, also performing very well is our call options edge strategy. 71.85% win rate. 71.85% win rate. So simple math, 7 out of every 10 trades over that time frame have been winning trades. Now, if you'd allocated up to $5,000 to every trade that the call options edge trading system had identified, you'd be up $33,266 in gross profit before any commission or subscription investment. Now, you don't have to place $5,000 on every trade in our call options edge. As a matter of fact, you can do the trades for as little as $500 a trade, because we will not put out a trade for more than $5 a contract. But for round numbers sake, our team said, let's use $5,000 per trade. And as the slide says there, the names that we issue to our call options edge subscribers, we feel are very liquid. So if you're a larger trader, then you can scale up. Now, as I said earlier, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Future results are going to vary. Now, listen, we've seen volatility in the markets lately. We all know what happened last week in the markets. But as the saying goes, there's always a bull market somewhere. We have the call options edge. All right. So I have several call trades that were closed during this recent pullback. Let's talk about charts. As I said earlier, I believe most people are visual learners. So we're looking for this open on the bar with the rectangle around it to be lower than the previous bar's close. That criteria is met. The close of the current bar has to be greater than the open of the previous bar. So that is met. So check and check. Now remember, each one of these bars is 195 minutes. All right. Each one of these bars is 195 minutes. So these trades are going to come out at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. Now what we're looking for, you see that Halliburton had been moving downwardly. We see a move. We like to call it a flush inside BigTrends here. So you're looking for a flush downwardly and then a reversal back up. We get that move. Halliburton trades sideways for several bars. We get the little lift. And remember, our profit objective is 25%. Swing trading. Grab quick profits and go on and wait for the next trade. This is Key Corp, Key Bank, July 22nd. Opened, closed July 23rd. As I said earlier, you're looking for the open of the current bar to be lower than the open or the close of the previous bar, and to be higher than the close as well. You see that move? Look at this flush down in Key Corp. Look at that long wick on that candle. So you had a move down. Selling was exhausted. Then it reverses back up. So as we said, we're looking for range expansion. I mean, look at the range on this candle. We get the flush. We enter the trade. 2 bars later, we're closing it for 25.53%. Again, swing trading, 25% profits, 25.53% to be exact. Philip Morris, July 5th, which was a Friday. Yes, we enter trades on Fridays. We will carry them over the weekend. Got out on July 8th. Look at this flush down on this wick. In Philip Morris, you've got the open of the current bar below the close over here. It makes that move up. Look at this long candle. You get that exhaustive selling, the flush as we call it, and then it starts to lift higher, hitting our 25% profit objective, 25.12% on those Philip Morris calls. Again, all trades, all calls. And if you've been following the market at all over the last several weeks, you know what the trend has been, and we are making money for our clients in Call Options Edge. Now, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Future results are going to vary. This is Comcast. You see it's been working downwardly. You see the open of the current bar. You see a flush downwardly, a rally back up. We enter that trade. It looks like we may be wrong for the next 3 bars. Now, we use a minus 50% stop. All right. So we're risking 2 to make 1. All right. So this is your profit. This is your stop. Looking to make 1, risking 2. So we made 25.51%. Look what we entered this trade, 98 cents per contract, 98 cents. Now you're going to see here in a few minutes that the average recommendation is about $250 a contract. So yes, I showed you an example earlier on that performance graph talking about $5,000 a trade. But as I told you, you can do these trades for as little as $500, okay? You can do these trades for as little as $500 because we will not put out a trade for more than $5 a contract. RTX, July 2nd, out on July 3rd. RTX had been moving downwardly over here. You see the open lower than the previous day's close. You see the move down. You see the move back up, exhaustive selling. Bullish expansion, reversal action, again, is what we're looking for. We enter that trade. Remember these trades, 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. We enter. We get a little pop on the second bar here, hitting our profit objective of 25%, 25.10% to be exact. Now, this strategy was designed to take profits as often as possible, and I've told you that a few times. We are swing trading. As I told you, I've been with BigTrends almost 13 years. I am our lead consultant. I'm on the front lines, talking with traders just like yourself, day in, day out, week in and week out, and been doing it for years. And the vast majority of people that I talk to identify themselves as swing traders. So if you're out there identifying yourself as a swing trader, and you're looking for some idea flow to incorporate into your trading, then I would argue consider our Call Options Edge newsletter. Now listen, we're looking for quick profits, but occasionally we will hit larger profits like this one. Halliburton entered these contracts at 91 cents. So a single contract was $91, all right? $91 for a single contract. Halliburton had been moving downwardly. You see this open below the close of the previous bar, and the close of the current bar is greater than the open of the previous bar. So those two things are met, and it just immediately starts working higher, and we get the gap on the second day, right? We enter at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. This is the bar for the last part of the trading day. The next morning, it gaps up, and our Call Options Edge clients made 50.55% trading Halliburton. Now, you notice on these names that we're trading, these aren't wild tech names. These aren't biotech micro cap names. These are large liquid names. Okay, as I said, these securities have to trade at least 500,000 shares or more to give ample liquidity. Now, this strategy has it achieved, check this out. This strategy has achieved an 81.25% win rate since June 10th of this year. Now, listen, as I told you on the performance graphic earlier, 71% win rate since the inception back in 2022. Over the last several weeks, again, you know the volatility, what's been happening in the markets. But look what our call options edge. Yes, folks, we're only trading calls. But look what our call options edge has done over that time frame, over the last 60 days or so, if you will. 81.25% win rate. Now, what does that imply? That implies that you have some losing trades. As I've told you throughout the presentation, you're going to have losing trades. So let me show you an example of a losing trade that we had recently. This is Mondelez. Got in on July 18th, and it hit our stop. As I told you earlier, we're risking one or risking two to make one. So if we're targeting 25%, our risk is 50%. This hit 50.37%. Now you look over here on the far left of the chart, you get the open of the current bar lower than the close of the previous bar, right? And the close of the current bar is greater than the open of the previous bar. So those two criteria were met. We enter that trade, and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Not every trade's going to work out, okay? You're going to have wins, you're going to have losses. But as I've told you and as I've shown you, 71% historical win rate since the inception, 81% win rate since June 10th. Now listen, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Future results are going to vary. So achieving a historically high win rate has allowed the quick profits to offset losing trades rather quickly. Here's another winning trade example. This is Pepsi. You may be drinking one right now. You see that Pepsi had this flush over here. Remember, we're looking for this flush. We're looking for this gap down, close higher. It does. We enter. 2 bars later, make a flat 25%. Now think about it. Simple math. If you're doing simple math, let's just say you put $1,000 into this trade. You make 25%. That's $250 trading Pepsi in less than 24 hours. Okay. That's before any commissions. It's before subscription investment, but a quick swing trade trading Pepsi. You'll notice the contract was $4 to enter. Remember, $5 or less per contract on these trades. Now, as I've told you, this strategy is long only. All right. Which means we're always trading calls. But that doesn't mean the market has to be bullish. I've told you that, but I want to take it back. We know what the last few weeks have been like, but let's go back to April. Y'all remember April? April was a little bit of a pullback. We saw about a 5% or so pullback in the indices. How about Nike? Look at this flush on Nike. Look at this nice move. You see this range expansion. There's the high, there's the low. We get the open of the current bar lower than the close of the previous bar, right? And the close of the current bar is greater than the open of the previous bar. So both of those criteria are met. We get in, and 2 bars later, it hits our 25% profit objective, 25.48%. If you go back and pull up an S&P chart, SPX, SPY, however you track the S&P 500. If you go back and pull up a chart and look around April 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and look at that pullback move, look what we were doing. We were making money for our call options edge clients trading Nike calls during a market pullback. Don't let the market influence your trading system. Remember, this is historically tested. These names that we trade have high profit factors under this trading system. That's why we're so confident in bringing it to you today. Now, as I said, sending alerts only at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time ensures that you always know when to expect your new trades, right? You don't have to be screen watching all day long. So you can remove that worry or that constraint out of your trading day. And our fixed stop, which I told you is minus 50%, and our profit target, which is plus 25%, allow for a set and forget trade management. Now, you may have heard bracket order, OCO, which stands for one cancels the other. You can set up OCO orders on your trading platform because you're going to know that we use a 50% stop. You know that we use a plus 25% profit target. So you can put that OCO in place if you so desire and go about your day. Whether you've got to get back to your job, go to the golf course, tennis courts, pickleball, watch the grandkids, go volunteer, whatever the case may be, you do not have to screen watch all day long. So to celebrate the success of this strategy, we have an exclusive trading package for you. Okay, exclusive trading package for you joining the Festival of Traders today. We were so honored to have the opportunity to present to you all. Price Headley, our marketing team, said we're going to create an exclusive trading package for the folks attending today. So again, the newsletter, as I said earlier, we call them alert services here at BigTrends. So the newsletter that we're talking about is called Call Options Edge. We're talking a 3-month subscription to the Call Options Edge alert service. Now, as I told you in the beginning, I was one of Price Headley's, our founder and CEO's, earliest clients. And what I can tell you is Price is adamant about educating you as a trader if you want to be educated. All right. So we give our Call Options Edge clients additional resources. Price has recorded a strategy session video for Call Options Edge. You'll have unlimited access to that during your 3-month subscription. It's a recorded video. You can go watch it as many times as you like if you want to do a deep dive and learn the trading system even further. We have what we call the settings and rule sheet. It's a 2-page PDF that will reside in your BigTrends account. You can save it to your computer, your phone, your tablet, or you can print it out like I have, and I have mine laying on my desk right here beside me. Now, Price Headley does weekly video updates where he reviews trades for you. He's going to go over the charts in great depth, tell you why we got in and why we got out. If a trade did not work out, he'll tell you why it didn't work out. Again, there will be losing trades in the call options trading system. You're going to get a dedicated email address that goes directly to Price and our research analysts. Should you have any questions about trades, anything you may watch in his strategy session video, anything you may read on the settings and rules sheet, anything you may hear him cover in the weekly video updates, you're going to get a dedicated email address that goes directly to him and our research team. We want our clients to be educated. We are here to help support them. Listen, as I told you, I've been here almost 13 years. BigTrends has been around almost 25 years. We couldn't do it without traders just like yourself, okay? We're here to support you because you support us. Now, that has a $591 value. How do I arrive at that? Well, the Call Options Edge Alert Service has a monthly list price of $197. You multiply that by 3 months. But as I said, Price has approved a Festival of Traders special package just for you all. So it's 3 months of trade alerts from Call Options Edge. The 4 trading resources has that retail value of $591. But your special price, and this is a one-time investment. This is not a monthly. This is one time for the next 3 months, $145. You heard me correctly, $145. And you just simply need to go to members.bigtrends.com/festival. And thank you, Dave, and your team for putting that out there for those folks. Members.bigtrends.com/festival. Now, when you go to that page, it's going to look just like this. And let me tell you how simple and easy and most importantly, secure this is for you. Billing information, top left, okay? See this email address field? The email address field is important. Why? Because if you put in the wrong email address, you won't get your purchase receipt, you won't get your welcome email, And most importantly, you won't get your trades. So spend just a few seconds, make sure you put in the correct email address. Let's jump over to the payment information. Payment information top right. We take the 4 major credit cards. We take Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and Discover. You'll also notice if you glance down to the bottom of the page there that we also accept PayPal. So if you want to use PayPal, go down there and click that PayPal icon. So 5 ways for you to get started today. Again, this is a one-time investment, and as the order summary says there, middle right, this is a 3-month subscription. Listen to me, it will not automatically renew on you in 3 months. What'll happen, 3 days prior to your expiration, our team will send you an email. And within that email, it will present you an opportunity to renew. If you don't see the email, you ignore the email, no worries. Again, we will not automatically charge you in 3 months. So listen, if you have any questions, you can give us a call, top right, 1-800-244-8736. You can email client care at BigTrends, or as I had on my introductory slide, my email address is very simple. It's Chris, CHRIS, at BigTrends.com. You'll notice our terms and conditions are listed twice in the checkout card here, and you'll also notice that the contact information is listed twice as well. And as it says down there in the footer, we are here to help. Remember, this page is members.bigtrends.com/festival, and it's a one-time $145 subscription fee. As I said with you earlier, Price and the team created Call Options Edge all the way back in January of 2022. And since the inception up until today, it has had a 71.85% win rate. Trading calls only. And you know all the different news events that have happened in the last several years. You know the different volatility periods. We talked about April of this year, and we talked about July and August of this year as well. And look what Call Options Edge has continued to do for our clients. Now, listen, I've got to say it. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Future results are going to vary. But here are the results. $33,266 in gross profit before any commission or subscription investment for a trader if he or she had been allocating up to $5,000 per trade. Maybe you're not a $5,000 trader yet. Maybe you're a $1,000 trader. Divide down, do the math, right? But 71.85% is winning whether you're trading 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000, okay? Now listen, these names, as I've shared with you, you can get in, you can get out, and we're doing this $5 a contract or less. So maybe you're down to $500 for a trade. That's okay. We all have to start somewhere. But we're giving you an opportunity to start today when you go to members.bigtrends.com/festival. As I said, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Future results are going to vary. FAQ, maybe you're still on the sidelines trying to decide. So what type of option strategy is used? We are buying calls only that are slightly in the money. That's what ITM stands for there, or at the money, ATM. All right. What's the average recommended price of a Call Options Edge trade? That's what COE stands for, Call Options Edge. Look at that, $2.56 per trade year-to-date average, okay? That means a single contract, $256 has been the average. Remember, we won't go over $5 a contract. How many trades will you receive per month on average? Up to 8 new trades per month. When are those trades going to be sent to you? 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. Remember, you do not have to screen watch all day long. You are hiring, paying for, if you will, to put Price and our research team on your side for idea flow. All right. And when they find those ideas for our Call Options Edge clients, they're going to send them out at 12:45 Eastern time. How long will you be in a trade? 1 to 5 days on average. As I said, it's swing trading. Remember all those chart examples that I showed you? Each one of those bars is 195 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes. So most of those trades that I showed you were closed out in just a few bars, right? So you may not even be in a trade 5 days. You may be in a trade a day, 2 days, swing trading. How are you going to receive these trade alerts? Remember, in the checkout cart, members.bigtrends.com/festival, that email address field, we're going to send them to you real time via email at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. When the team identifies a trade, there's not going to be a trade every day, up to 8 new trades per month. So there will be days without trading activity. Now, you see that we also have the capability of sending these trade alerts out via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a free application, okay? You can put it on your desktop, your laptop, your tablet, your mobile device, or all of the above. It's a free application. Setup instructions for WhatsApp, if you're not familiar with it, will be provided to you in the welcome email that our client care department sends you. You'll also find those in your BigTrends account under the My Account section. As I said earlier, you saw the footer on the checkout cart. We're here to help. If you're new to WhatsApp, you're having a little trouble getting it set up on your device, no worries. Our team will help you get set up. Do you have to have WhatsApp? No, you don't. If you're just an email user, that's fine. But if you want mobile notifications, we're using WhatsApp. Again, it's a free application. What are the included resources that you receive? Remember, Price has recorded that Call Options Edge strategy session. You'll have unlimited access to that during your 3-month subscription. Same access to the settings and rule sheet for 3 months and the weekly video updates for the next 3 months from Price himself. Remember, if you have any questions along the way about trades, setups, content in the strategy session, content in the weekly video updates, reach out to Price and our analyst team. That dedicated email address is revealed to you in your welcome email. So when you take advantage of your special offer today, make sure you go to that welcome email, spend just a few minutes, read through it, familiarize yourself so you know all the features of what your special package is today. Now remember, this is a Festival of Traders special package only. This is only for you, for taking time out of your day to share it with us, and we are so grateful for you and doing that for us. So the special package, it's 3 months of trade alerts from Call Options Edge, those 4 trading resources. Remember, it has a retail value of $591, the $197 monthly list price multiplied by 3, and your special price, once again, is $145. $145, members.bigtrends.com/festival. Now I'm going to take you to this checkout cart one more time before I pass it back over to Dave and his team. Billing information, very simple. You see that email field highlighted in red. I click on that on purpose to draw your attention to that. It drives everything. As I said, it drives your purchase receipt, it drives your welcome email, and most importantly, it drives the trades that we're going to send to you when you click complete my purchase. Now, 4 major credit cards, top right: Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, PayPal down at the bottom if you want to use PayPal. As I said, it's a 3-month subscription, does not renew automatically. It's $145. No automatic renewal, $145, one-time investment, yours, no worries, okay? No worries at all. Contact us up at the top, 1-800-244-8736, email clientcare@bigtrends.com. If you have any questions, as I said a couple times now, if you want to reach out to me directly, be glad to work with you. It's one of the joys of my job is interacting with traders just like yourself. If you want to call me, give me a call. My direct extension is 730. Call that number. It's 1-800-BIG-TRENDS, 1-800-244-8736. My direct extension is 730. I told you what my email address is. Again, that page, members, it's plural, BigTrends, it's plural.com/festival.